Chapter 4, The Lesson and the Trial. The following evening, the kids returned to the church, their nerves raw but their hearts pulled back by something they couldn't explain. Pastor Elijah waited for them in the sanctuary, the journal and an old, leather-bound Bible open side by side. "You've tasted what this battle is," he said, looking each of them in the eye. "Now you must learn how to stand. Not with fists, not with fear, but with what God has already given." He wrote 6 words in chalk on the blackened wall near the pulpit. Truth, righteousness, peace, faith, salvation, spirit. "The armor of God," Elijah said, tapping the chalk with his cane. Ephesians 6. "Without these, you are naked before the enemy. With these, no darkness can stand." Jasmine leaned forward, her Bible open. "I've read this before, but it feels different now." "That's because it's not just words on a page," Elijah said. "It's a living word. The enemy knows it better than you do. But he fears it. Because when you live it, speak it, breathe it, it cuts like a sword." Marcus frowned. "So what, you're saying we just read scripture and everything runs away?" Elijah's gaze sharpened. "Not just read. Believed. That's the difference." He turned to David, the youngest. "Son, pray Psalm chapter 23 out loud." David's small voice trembled at first but grew steady. "The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want." As the words filled the sanctuary, a calmness settled over them all. Even Marcus shifted uncomfortably, as though something in him was breaking open. "That's the power of faith spoken," Elijah said. "You will need it soon, sooner than you think." The counterattack. The church's doors slammed suddenly, rattling on their hinges. The air turned icy, candles flickered out, and the boards on the windows creaked like something was pressing against them from outside. Luis's breath caught. "He said sooner than we think." A low growl echoed through the sanctuary, not from one throat, but many. Shadows seeped across the floor, stretching long fingers toward the pews. From them rose twisted shapes, vaguely human but hollow-eyed, their mouths gaping wide as if to swallow the light itself. Deshaun stumbled back. "Nah, man. This ain't real. This can't be real." Elijah's voice thundered, "It is real. Stand. Remember what I told you, armor up." Jasmine clutched her Bible, her voice breaking, "No weapon formed against us shall prosper." The nearest shadow shrieked, stumbling back as though struck. Marcus stood beside her, his fists clenched but his voice louder than his fear. "The Lord is my light and my salvation, whom shall I fear?" His words cut the air like fire, driving another figure into smoke. Luis froze, the memory of the alley paralyzing him. The shadows closed in, whispering his name again, dragging at his feet. Tears streamed down his face. "Luis!" Elijah shouted. "Faith is your shield. Speak it." Luis choked, his voice hoarse, but he managed. "Though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me." The shadows recoiled violently, shrieking as though pierced. One by one, they unraveled into wisps that vanished into the floorboards. The sanctuary grew still again, only the kids' heavy breathing breaking the silence. The aftermath. David dropped to his knees, tears streaming down his cheeks. It worked. It really worked. Elijah nodded solemnly, his face pale but steady. "The Lord's word always works. But hear me, children, the enemy does not retreat for long. He has marked you now. He will come harder, fiercer. And you must decide whether to keep standing or to fall." Marcus wiped sweat from his brow. "So. This is it. We're in it now." "Yes," Elijah said. "Chicago has become the battlefield. And you, by God's will, are its watchman." A distant boom echoed outside, like thunder but sharper. Somewhere in the city, another fire had started. The war wasn't waiting. It was moving.